Hey. So, namaskar, and I welcome you. So, this is the orientation session. Today's Kosam Kashmiri classes, and let me start sharing my screen and show you something that I have prepared for this class. Okay. If I'm going very fast, very slow, just stop me in between. Just let me know. And if you have any questions in between, just ask me to take a pause and I can answer your questions. Yes. Okay.
Sure.
So this is just a basic few things about what we do, what is our passion, what ultimately we want to achieve, etc., etc. So Koshur Saban Bal is what we call it. Kosam classes, as I mentioned. So Kosam has been derived from Koshur and Saman Bal, Ko and Sam. So we launched it in December 2020. And it was sort of in partnership with Masterji. Sorry, who has joined in between? I see a Zoom user.
Hi, it's Karishma. I just joined.
Sorry,
Hello.
sorry. Hello, yes.
Sorry, I joined a bit late.
Okay.
I was
Can you rename yourself, and if you can
Karishma Bhatt.
come, Karishma Bhatt. Okay. So can you please rename the Zoom name?
I'll do that. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And if you can come on video, that will be great. Thank you.
Yes, will do.
So till date, we have over 160 students who are certified. And basically, I wouldn't say certified. Certification is something that we only give to the students who pass the exam, final assessment, 50% and above. So who have attended the classes will be the correct word, 160 students plus. And the interesting part is we have had students from all over the globe. Even we had in our last class a student from Japan that was quite interested and he wanted to learn Kashmiri. He saw it on Twitter and he just wanted to jump in and learn. It's a different story that he could not finish the lessons because he could not come, sort of get into speaking mode. But the good part was that he was able to catch up some words and phrases and learn the vocabulary at least. So yeah, so our aim is then that's like a later future stage aim to guide aspiring students or aspiring candidates who want to learn poetry, how to write short stories or jokes or anything like that in Kashmiri. So we are here as well. Then we do host the contests, quizzes, etc. in Kashmiri language, and you can participate it as and when. Yeah. About our founder, Raina Saab, I think most of us already know him. So he has been teaching Kashmiri since 1996. He has also developed software, Akruti or Nimal engine, which is used for writing Kashmiri language. So he has done quite a lot of things, or you can say the literary work in the Kashmiri language. He has even transliterated many of the Nastaliq documents into Kashmiri Devanagari because most of us, we are not familiar with Urdu language. We are mostly familiar with this Devanagari language. So he has made sure that we are able to read it. We have all those documents in Devanagari. So he has done quite a lot. And most of the syllabus is designed by him and a little bit of it I have tweaked here and there to make it more modernized, so that it becomes interesting for us and keeps you guys can keep coming back for more. Yeah, and as he always says that Zu Wonmai, I always quote this that Zu Wonmai is always better than I love you. Zu Wonmai is like, the Kashmiri way of saying that I love you. So it's always feels better and um, more meaningful, more lovable, more. I don't have an appropriate word, but yeah, you know what I mean, right? So he has also developed the Roman script, the standardized Roman script, because we do understand that most of the kids who are born and brought up abroad, not in India, they do not have much familiarity with the Devanagari. So they don't know AIE, they know ABC. So it's better to develop a script, a Roman script for the Kashmiri language so that it's easier for them to grasp and write in Kashmiri. Yeah. So then it's me. I have also created Kashmir as it is. If you know about it, it's an online platform just purely talking about Kashmiri Pandit culture and language. And the main objective was to have something for kids. Yeah. To give them a legacy. And if they want to come back and ask, what does this mean? What does that mean? We have a library somewhere which can guide them. Our teacher, Kuldip ji, he is an electric engineer. So I will also be taking some of the classes this year. And Kuldip ji is our teacher. He has learned all three scripts under Masterji, and he will be teaching the Saturday class. We do have Karuna ji. She is actually a Kashmiri language teacher from Allahabad University, and she has taught Kashmiri since 1990. But unfortunately, this year, due to some personal reasons, health reasons, she won't be able to take the classes. Otherwise, she was there with us. Kosam ji, she is our famous storyteller, the charming storyteller. And she is our assistant teacher. She helps with evaluating the homework and assignments and also giving the feedback to the students. So feedback is very important. I will say that. I will emphasize on that because whenever you submit a homework and you receive a feedback, you need to work on your weaknesses, I would say. You should make them strength. So take care of the feedback, take them very seriously, and do work on them. We also have one more member, Mrinalini ji. She again, unfortunately, she won't be there with us in this session because for the personal reasons, I will put it that way. And she also has a deep connect with the Kashmiri culture and heritage. So all of us are basically here because we are passionate about preserving and promoting our roots, our culture, our language somewhere. And we are volunteering for this. So let me have a quick introduction from all of you. And yeah, so the importance of mother tongue, that is what I always talk about. And this is what I feel. And it's a quote that really has touched me that there are two gifts that we can give to our kids. One is roots and one is wings. We always ask them to fly, go out, do whatever they want to do, but at the same time, come back home, right? So be connected to your roots. And mother tongue is one of the ways of doing it. You can understand rituals better. You can understand the sanctity of things that we do in a very better manner. Simple example is Vorvod Puja, which we do, right? Birthday puja, we make the her and all. So you get more that kind of feelings when the blessings are given or the ahi is given in Kashmiri. You know, God bless you is just one word, but when you say mujud, rose, lassiv, basiv, you know, all those kind of things, then you get the more that kind of feeling. Oh yes, you know, it's my birthday. Yeah, God bless you is like when you sneeze also, God bless you, but there is a difference, right? So you know what I mean. There is a difference. So you always feel that connection to the roots. You always feel that, oh, you are grounded. You have someone who is blessing you and those feelings. So yes. Then yeah. Okay. So something about this course, as I said, that we will be learning to read and write in Roman language. I'm sorry, read and write in Roman and Devanagari scripts. Mostly we want the kids to be 10 plus, but if somebody is less than 10, then we would ask an adult to accompany them, which does not apply in this case, but yeah, just for information. Then what, for who this course is designed? This course is designed for all levels who do not know how to read, speak, or even write Kashmiri, who are fluent in speaking but don't know how to write for them also, and who are not so fluent in speaking but can understand but want to learn how to speak and write. Okay. So it's for everybody because we have designed it in such a way that all of them can benefit from this course. So the span of 15 classes, once a week class, as I said. So it's very important that you be diligent in doing your homework and practicing Kashmiri, and talking to people in Kashmiri. You don't have anybody. We do make peer groups. After lesson number 1, we'll start making the peer groups. So each group will be having 4 or 5 people, specifically, according to your time zone and according to the batch that you have selected. So you get to have some of the exercises with your peer group. At the same time, you can also post questions. You can also post some things in the group itself, and we are there. We'll reply to you over there. So don't feel shy. No question is a stupid question. I always say that to everybody. You have any problem, you have any concerns, you have any issues, just ask. Okay. Don't feel shy. You are learning something. You are learning something new. So just ask. Just ask. I mean, sometimes you just have to be like, okay, I don't know it. I don't know it. Just teach me about it. So yeah, be like that. Okay. And final assessment is mostly, we consider final exam marks, we consider daily assessment score, and we also consider the attendance. So attendance is very important. You should be regular in these 15 classes. Okay, yeah, each class, so how we have structured it, each class will be having one monitor, class monitor. So the class monitor will be designed the task of leading the revision in the class and also posting questions or exercises on the WhatsApp group. It depends on whoever the monitor is and what he wants to do. This has helped a lot, I have seen in the last batch, because this is something that we introduced in the last batch. I've seen the enthusiasm among the students increased more because they wanted to do something extra. So everybody was getting creative and doing the revision lessons and all. So that's why we continued this format this year as in this batch as well. And many of us, as I always say, are here because they are not able to write or read in Kashmiri, but they are quite good in speaking in Kashmiri. So not for this group, but in the other group. So I always say that let's keep the pace with the class. Even if you know, just follow what is being taught. So if you have any questions, just reach out to us. There is no you don't have to feel, yeah, sometimes we are busy. Like I'm in office, I might not be able to respond immediately, but then whenever I'll see my messages, I'll just respond. Yeah. Okay. So the bottom line is don't feel shy. Yes. So what do we do? Because we are so we started taking these classes used to be free, but we started taking registration fee from last batch. However, we collect the registration fee and it is actually given back as the reward. So we don't keep anything for ourselves. So it is given as a reward. So all the registration fee that was collected in the last batch was given back as the cash prizes to all the students. So we had first, second, and third cash prize plus the consolation prizes. So anybody who is scoring more than 60% in the final assessment is eligible for these cash prizes. So this is something related to the class schedule, the vocabulary plus sentence. I haven't yet, sort of broken down into the silos. I've just kept it like that, vocabulary plus small sentences. Then the grammar will be introduced in lesson number 8 and onwards. However, sentence formation will be included from lesson number 5. 1, 2, and 3 lesson is mostly related to the phonics, the sounds, which are very, very important. You need to learn them before you can start speaking. If you are not good in grasping the phonics, you might have issues in speaking Kashmiri. Other than that, pretty much okay. Yeah. And apart from that, yeah, we already discussed about the objective of the course, that, we want everybody to learn Kashmiri, be connected to the roots. You are a Kashmiri Pandit, so you should. At the end of the day, if your surname is Kashmiri, please do learn it. Right? So we teach in Devanagari and Roman scripts. And we do have teachers to teach in Nastalik and Sharda, but right now we don't have ample of students. So we do want at least 10 plus students to do that. Then who is this class meant for and what are the class timings? Again, it has been discussed. So if you have any questions, you can let me know. What happens if you are not able to attend a class or miss a class? All the classes are recorded and we will upload them in our YouTube channel. I've already added the channel in the description. So you go there, you revisit the recorded session and definitely do your homework. Clear your doubts. You talk to the mentors, say, I just want 30 minutes of your time. Book your time with a mentor like you do with your teachers or your seniors in office or anybody. So book your time with your mentor and make sure you utilize that time in learning. Yes. About homework, we started using Google Classroom. Otherwise, we used to do via WhatsApp only, but I think Google Classroom is very good. We used that in our last batch. It's very easy. You guys should download it, the application, and then all the homework will be submitted via there. You will be given feedback, constant feedbacks on your homework. So you need to work on those feedback. Yes. Okay, what next? Okay, what is expected from me as a student? So the best Guru Dakshina that you can give is your dedication and sincerity in learning. Whatever you learn, practice it. That is more important. And as I said, again and again, I emphasize on it. Don't feel shy. Ask your questions wherever you have any doubt, wherever you feel any issues, just ask. Okay? So after 15 lessons, we will have the exam, online test. And then obviously the final assessment will be final exam plus daily assessment marks plus attendance. So everything will be counted and top 3 students will be reported. Yes. So any questions, anything? We still got 15 more minutes. So any questions, anything you would like to talk about?
Are you still going to keep this timing if we don't have enough students? Or are we supposed to like pick a different time?
No. For US specifically, I kept this 5 a.m. IST. But if you guys want to join the other 2 classes, you can. But you need to let me know so that I don't, come up in the morning.
I just wasn't sure if there are like less than 10 people in a class, will you still take that time or not?
We still do that. If the students are dedicated, even one student, we take the class. So we just have to say that, some things we just have to say so that students come. Otherwise, nobody will feel the seriousness of the class. So yes, even if one student is coming, I'll take the class. Like with Siddharth, I was ready to take the class. I was telling him, let's wait for 5 minutes. If anybody joins, otherwise we'll just start. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you texted me because I thought it was tomorrow, not today.
Yeah, that's what it told me. People got confused. Yeah. But I specifically mentioned IST. So
yeah,
it's something common between all of us.
Definitely my fault.
That's all
and
right.
the class,
is the first class.
And the class monitor that you said that's going to like go around with the revisions and things like that. Is it going to be one of us or is it going to be somebody from from one of us?
No, one of you guys. Yes. So that's how you guys will learn. Right.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So each class will be having like 1 or 2 depending upon the number of students. So yeah, it will be on rotation basis. Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay. Any other questions? Anything?
I had a similar question to Neha on attending different classes in the week if possible. I'm based out of UK. It's quite late, but I just happened to be awake today, so I was like, Sundays are generally, you don't know what plans. I mean, and I missed the last one, so I thought I might as well attend this one first and not miss it. But if we were to, I'll try my best to stay consistent, obviously with one class because that's easier. It's the same group. But if in those one-off cases, if I do make it, if I have to join another one, can I let you know in advance and then we can manage it?
Yeah, you can join it.
And then and then another question I had was with the mentors, will we be practicing? Can we use that time to practice spoken Kashmiri with them, or what is it generally used for? I'm just wondering how
Okay,
to.
so with mentors, usually we have two ways of doing it if you want to practice Kashmiri. One is your peer groups. Okay,
Yeah.
so like, say, for example, Neha said that she has her cousins also joining these classes. So she can
Yeah.
make her own peer group, okay,
Yeah.
on WhatsApp, and you can book a time, 30 minutes, maybe once a week or something like that, and then talk to them in Kashmiri, purely Kashmiri. You don't have to
Yes.
worry about it. With mentors, I would say you come up with your questions mostly.
Yes.
Not just
Okay.
for practicing speaking Kashmiri. You come up with your questions, and then eventually with your questions only you will practice, right?
Yes.
You will have certain questions. You will have certain questions on sounds, on vowels, or phonics, or etc. etc. So you will end up practicing as well. But come up with questions when you are discussing things.
Prepared, pre-prepared. Yeah. Understood. Okay.
And yeah, important is that you need to practice. So for last batch also I had said that, and they did it. Some of them, not everybody is keen to do it. So they made groups in WhatsApp, and they used to practice in Kashmiri once in a while and record that and send it to me. And then tell me that where we are. And they used to just speak purely Kashmiri. So I used to also respond because I used to find it interesting. Okay, they are taking so much of pains and recording this lesson and not lesson, but just a conversation and sending it to me. So it's my responsibility to correct them and tell them and, those things. But yes. So yeah,
So the peer group doesn't have to be from the same class. We can like have peer groups from different classes, or
you can do that as well, because last batch was the first time we introduced it. So we kept it from the same class because we only had one session, 10 a.m. IST. Everybody was from there. 40 people we had, all of them was from that session only. So we had prayer groups. We had 5 people divided into, 5 people ka group tha. And yeah, they used to practice. They used to do some kind of conversation. Sometimes everybody is there, sometimes they are not. So we also give in between story, like make your own story. These are the kind of questions, or come up with a conversation, 1.5 minute of conversation, but that should be purely Kashmiri conversation.
right? Okay, makes sense.
But if you want to create your own peer group, then you might have to tell me that, because I don't know how I'll manage, and because we have 3 groups as of now.
Right.
So you just need to tell me so that I can assign all those students into one group. It's good that if you know each other and you are, creating a peer group, it is good because you have that comfort level and you can talk to each other freely. So you just need to tell me. Yeah. Once I do that grouping, it can only be done after lesson number 1, because then we really know that who is coming in which time zone.
Group.
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
In just in terms of the curriculum, how is it structured and designed? In terms of chapters, I saw you had vocabulary, phonics, but is it generally how it's for kids? And
yes, so all the 15, because this is basic, basic course. So all the 15 lessons have vocabulary in it. So vocabularies can be like nature, related to nature, body parts, counting, days of the week, nouns, verbs, all those things, right? Actions. However, after lesson number 4, after lesson number 5, we will have vocabulary plus sentence formation. And then we will have all the basic sentence formation, like small conversations. Like you will learn a set of vocabulary, and then you will also have psychiatry enough kind of conversation, small conversation. So name is now, and means you, your, like that. So the utilization of that vocabulary into sentence formation. Obviously, it's very basic. We cannot teach you high level of grammar and all that stuff, but we have tried to keep it in a way that at the end of the session, you are at least able to speak the basic Kashmiri. You can conversate in Kashmiri language. But as I told to Neha also, it all depends on you, how much
Yeah,
you want to put in, right? So
100%.
So do you also have like intermediary and advanced level Kashmiri classes, or is it just basic
we
Kashmiri?
have decided to do that. We have decided to do that, but right now we don't have. Masterji is not feeling well, to be honest. So we are not able to complete the structure of that.
Okay. It'll be nice to have different levels as well down the road.
Yeah. Yeah. That is what we are trying to do. So that is the reason why with every batch we try to improvise a bit more. Whatever, whatever, I would say, whatever was lacked in the previous batch, we tried to make sure that we overcome all those problems in this batch.
Just a very, just a very random question and an ambitious one for me at least. But later on, once we finish this course, continuing with Neha's question, would it be possible to say volunteer with the group later? Maybe
Yeah. We need
build some
need a lot of
educational content for
volunteers.
beginners so that we can continue keeping in touch and continue learning. That would be.
Yes, that will be great. Actually, that will be a lot of help for us as well.
Actually, didn't I hear you say that Masterji has started some tool that is being used for helping people learn Kashmiri?
No. It's not Learn Kashmiri. It's for writing, Akruti Arnimal. It's basically a software, but now it's more like not in use because it doesn't work in the new Windows. So that's also a problem. It was created way back in 90s.
I see.
Yeah. But I'll send you the fonts and I'll send you everything after lesson number 1. We'll, we'll discuss on that. I'll send you all the fonts so you can use that on Word document easily. And even in iPhone and Android, you have Kashmiri keyboards. So you can download all that stuff. Yeah.
Wonderful. I had one more question. Are you aware of any Spotify podcasts or anything which are more Kashmiri focused so that we could maybe I can search for something
yes,
again.
I was going to say we can start that.
Please send it to the group if you find anything like that.
Something. Okay.
We just have our own stories and everything. We recently started. I also recently started this YouTube channel. So
oh wow, wonderful.
Kosamji is the one who narrates the stories and keeps on sending. And then Masterji's channel is there. You can that has like everything. So you can listen to that one as well.
Wonderful. Thank you.
But we can start a channel as Siddharth said, Barkar.
I actually have your app, Kashmiri, as
Kashmir as it is. Yeah, right now it's been a roller coaster ride for me for the past.
No, but I actually had it for the last year or so. I don't know how I found it somewhere, and I downloaded it on my phone, and I sometimes go look at it.
Thank you. There's lots of things to be added. Now I just bought a new server, so I just need to put everything on the new server and then revamp it again.
Yeah.
I don't get much time, to be honest with you.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But we'll get there. We'll get there. Stay positive.
Right.
Okay, great. Any other questions for me? Anything else?
Have you decided on the first class? Because I know you were saying
I've already sent. I've already sent.
Oh, you have.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have pinned it as well. So I've sent it.
I'll take a look.
Because we did receive requests from people that they are traveling, they won't be able to attend, so it doesn't make sense. And first 3 classes are very important. So if people are missing those, you can't really catch up. So that's the reason why I prefer starting class when everybody is there. And then in the middle, even if you miss the class, it's still okay. You can still catch up. But if you miss the phonics, that is the foundation, then you can't really catch up. So makes sense when everybody is there and we start the first classes. After that, we won't take a break.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
just one more question on the class and the sessions. I've had very different experience. I don't know what's your experience in the US, but in India we ask questions in classes, whereas in the UK you book a tutorial session and then ask questions. You don't ask questions during the session. How does it work?
Okay, so for our class, it's very easy going. So in my class, you can stop me anytime when I am teaching. With Kuldip ji, it's a little different because he's senior. So with him, you need to let him finish.
Yes.
Para or a stanza or whatever he's doing, just let him finish that and then raise your hand and ask the question.
Understood. Okay.
And after the class, even if you still have some doubts or any questions, then you just, WhatsApp me or WhatsApp him and ask him that, okay, we want to know about this. We could not understand it. Could you please let us know? So, yeah. We will never say no to that. Yeah. We might be busy. We will say, okay, after some time, but we will never say, no, I'm not going to tell you that. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, perfect. Then let's meet in November. Okay, I think 13th of November will be the Wednesday class. So let's meet then. Okay. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Nice
Thank
meeting
you.
you.
Nice meeting you too. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.